I'm just staring at this here, staring at my recording and trying to make a good video, right? And trying to not make it too boring and still being able to try to calculate. That's not easy. So if I make any mistakes, don't be too mad. Hey everyone, this is Attackers, and yes, it is that time again. I'm covering the 9-card print-to-play game design contest hosted on Board Game Geek again for this year, for 2025. For those of you who don't know, this is a contest where you can hand in your game designs, and that consists of only 9 cards. So pretty strict limitations, but you can use, I think, up to 24 other tokens or coins or other components, right? So you do have that going for it. Today I will be showing you Math Night by Chris de Villiers, a game where you actually have to do math in order to win. Before we get into it, as usual, grab yourself a cup of tea and let's go. Oh yeah, that's how you get a video started. Alright, Math Night. So regarding setup, you have these 9 cards, right? That's the limitation, but you also use a few tokens. First, you have your character card, your Math Knight. You just put it to the left. Then the Silent Knight and the Scarlet Mage, you just put aside. You shuffle up the other cards, and then you put 3 on the left below the Silent Knight, because the Silent Knight will be the first enemy you encounter. The last enemy you encounter will be the Scarlet Mage, and you put 3 other cards on top. That's it. You have 2 stacks with 4 cards each. If you go through both stacks, you win the game. Then we have these 2 dice we put at the top. Also, we start with 4 dice, and also we have 2 dice in the reserve in case we can get them. Then we have a tracker here, a token for our health. We have 4 of these markers down here. And then also we have 3 action markers here. I'm not quite sure how they're called. And 2 in the reserve in case we can get them. And that is already the entire setup, right? So it doesn't take up a lot of table space. You only need these 9 cards, a few dice, and a few tokens. That is it. Well, let us just play the game and then I will show you how it works, right? So we start with the left stack first. As soon as we're gone through the entire stack, then we will go through the right one, right? So let me put this one a little bit more to the right because we won't need it now. And we will go through this one now. So first we roll this die. That is a 3. So we need to get to a 3 to defeat the Silent Knight. How do we do that? Well, we have 4 dice here that we roll. And we have our operators here, right? We have addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. We have 3 action tokens here. So that means that we can do 3 operations here. By the way, I just took off the band-aid because it looks ugly on video. I just cut myself quite badly a few days ago, but that's what you will have to live with now. and me as well. I will just put on another one after the video. So we have these 4 numbers here. We always need to use 4 dice in order to defeat an enemy, right? And we have these numbers here and with these operators. And for each operator, we have 1 box. We will have more boxes later on, but at the moment we only have 1. That means we can use each of these operators just once, right? So for example, I could say 5 plus 2 is 7, right? And then minus 6 is 1, and so on, right? That's of course not going to work. But with these 4 numbers and 3 operations here, I need to get to a 3. Another thing we can do is, you see these small numbers here, right? So these are actually square numbers or whatever, right? So I could, for example, put the 2 here, and then this would be 2 squared, so that would be a 4. But then I can't use the entire row of addition anymore. At the moment, it doesn't matter because we only have this 1 box, but there's also one way to kind of work with these numbers. Alright, so let's see what we can do here. By the way, if I really can't get to the 3 with everything I have here, I can sacrifice 1 of my 3 lives, and then I can roll as many dice as I want to again. Alright, so let's see what we can do here. I actually might have an idea. So 6 minus 5, right? That's 1. 1 times 1 plus 2. That should work, right? 6 minus 5, that's 1. times 1, that's still 1, plus 2, that's 3. So we made it. That's it. So we defeated this enemy. What happens now is we take all of these off here. And now we take this card. And now you see there are different things on the card. On this one, it's only one thing. But usually you have like these, you can have these yellow boxes, you can have these hearts, and also you can have these boxes here, right? If you tuck the card on the left, you get hearts and the box. If you tuck it on the right, you get these boxes here in order to have more operators, right? And that's what we will do here because this card doesn't have anything else, right? The first card just gives us more of these here, which are very, very important for continuing with the game, for actually succeeding. Another thing I can do is just discard the card, take it out of the game, right? And take a new die. So then I will have 5. But I can only have to use 4 of those, but I can use more. Okay, so now we continue. So here now you see these X's. That means we take these black tokens now. And you see there are 2 X's here. So I go 2 from the right, 1, 2. And now everything from the cube to the right is blocked. So we can't do any additions. And same thing here. We can't do any divisions, right? So we can only do subtractions and multiplications. And we need to get to a 1. Oh, wow. That's a low number. We also roll our dice. Ooh, we have very high numbers. This is a very low one. That could be difficult. Or, yeah, it could be difficult. If I could just use the addition, that would be amazing. That would be really easy then, right? But I can't because that would be 3 plus 6, which is 9. And 2 times 4 is 8, right? 9 minus 8 would be 1. But we can't use addition, so that is kind of bad. If I do 2 times 4, that's 8. 6 times 3 is 18. No, I can't do anything with that either. 24... 6... Nah, that's not gonna work. Oh, 12, 12 actually. 2 times 6 is 12. 4 times 3 is also 12. And 12 divided by 12 would be 1, but I can't do it because it's locked. That's bad. Yeah, I can't find anything, so I think I will actually have to re-roll. I need smaller numbers. I might leave the 2, but the rest I will just have to re-roll. Okay, that's not a whole lot better. I don't know if I can do anything with that. 5 minus 4 is 1. 2 times 2 is 4. 2 minus 2 is 0. That also doesn't work because I can't multiply with 0, right? That's not gonna work. It's kind of bad. I will just have to risk it, I think. Let us keep the 2 and the 5. And just reroll these 2 here. Spinning 1 live. And just rerolling these 2. It's a 1 and a 3. So maybe I can do something with that. So, let's see. Oh, I think I actually might be able to. 3 times 2. So 3 times 2 is 6. 1 times 5 is 5. And 6 minus 5 is 1. Yeah, I actually made it. Okay, that was very good. I mean, we lost 2 lives already, but we made it, right? That means we also take these off here. And then now I can use those. So I could put them right here to the right. That means we would have no more of these 2, but we would have 2 more here. But actually, we are almost dead, so I will actually put that here. So we now have 1 more life, and also we have 1 more operation we can do. So here, flicker in the dark. Actually, there is like a cross-out die. Was here one as well? Oh, there was one as well. So I forgot that over here. But a cross-out die means we need to remove 1 die just for this 1 round here, right? And only use these 3. Okay, so we need to get to a 6. And we do that with... Ooh, that's probably not going to work. That's way too high. But let's just see if we can do anything with that. Of course, we don't have any division. Alright, so 5 plus 5 is 10. Divided by 4 is not possible. We can only do whole numbers, right? 9 divided by 5. Okay, so no, nothing with division. That's going to be rough. 5. Oh, wait. 5 divided by 5 is 1. That's not quite in. Oh, we can't divide. Forgot about that. 5 minus 5 is 0. Okay, that's something. 5 minus 4 is 1. 1. Oh, wait. 5 minus 4 is 1. Plus 5 is 6, right? Yeah. That's it. So we also made that one. Nice. That is great. So usually you have to use 4 dice at least, right? But here, well, I had to remove one. So what do I keep? Like having more of these operators would be really good, right? Another heart, I don't know. I think we're doing okay at the moment. Also, more dice would not be too bad. More dice wouldn't be too bad. But I will do this here because I think addition, subtraction, and multiplication are the most important things. Division, not as much, I think. So we'll do it like this. So you see, here there is none, right? But here we have like lots of stuff. That's not too bad. Okay, and now we need to get to a 6 again with these 4 dice. And I think next time I will actually discard a card to get another die. Alright, so let's see. 6, 1, 3, 5. We need to get to a 6. There is, so now 2 additions are blocked, but only 2. So 1, 2. These 2 are blocked, but we have 1 left, which is good. And that's like how you like kind of build out your character, right? So let's see what we can do. 5 plus 3 is 8. 15 minus 6 is 9. That's not quite enough. 18 divided by 5, that's not possible. 18, let's see. I mean, you could also do something like this, like 5 to the power of 2, right? So that would be 25. And then minus 1, that's 24, right? Divided by 6 would be 4 plus 3, 7. That's also not gonna work. What about a 9? Can we do anything with a 9? 9 plus 5 is 14, right? No, wait. 9 plus 5 here is 14. Minus 6 is 8. Minus 1 is 7. It's not quite enough. It's not quite enough. I think I'm not gonna, with the power here, I'm not gonna be able to do that. 6 divided by 3 is 2. 2? Oh, I think I got it. 6 divided by 3 is 2, right? Then here we have 5 plus 1, that's, no, 5 minus 1, that's 4, and 2 plus 4 is 6. And this only worked because we actually extended this here, right? Otherwise, all the additions would have been blocked. So we made this as well. We take back all of our cubes here, like this. And I think here, I don't need many more boxes here. Not for now. Later on we will need more, but for now it's fine. Also, I don't need another action cube. What I need is dice. So I will actually remove this card from the game. Just remove it completely and we get another die. So now we have 5 dice, which is really good. So now the first stack is done. Now we have the second stack. And what happens here now is that we now have 2 dice here, right? We roll both and we put the smaller number first. Well, it's a bad showcase because we have 2 numbers here, right? But usually we put, like, let's say this were 1, then we would put the 1 first and then the 4 second. But now we need to get to 44, right? It's not added, it's not 8, it's actually 44. All right, oh, that's going to be really rough. Okay, 44, let's see what we can do here. And this is like where these come in, right? These powers. And if I use a power here, remember, the entire row is blocked. So, 6 to the power of 2 would be 36. 39. And we need to use 4 dice again, right? 5. Oh, I might have an idea. 5 times 5 is 25. 5 times 2, 5 to the power of 2 is also 25. That's 50, but I can't add them anymore. No, that's not possible. That would have been amazing. But I think I'm not too far off doing things like that. 5 times 6 is 30. 30. Or maybe 25 plus 18 is 43, right? But we need to get to 44. Otherwise, we already would have done it. Oh, by the way, I need to block these 2 here. These 2 subtractions, right? Okay, wow, that one is rough. 30 plus 15 is 45. So I'm always like, I'm not quite getting to 44. 15 times 3, I already had that, yeah. I'm doing like the same stuff over and over again. So 5 to the power of... Yeah, I could also do something like this. 3 to the power of 3. That's 27, right? 27. 37. 43. You gotta be kidding me. I think I got something. Okay. So this one here I will add up. 5 plus 5, that's 10. Oh no, that's the wrong cube, sorry. 5 plus 5 is 10. 6 times 3 is 18, and times 3 is 54, and then minus. So 6 times 18 times 3 is 54, minus 10. That's 44. I think that's it, right? If I miscalculate anything, I'm actually quite decent at math, but I'm just staring at this here, staring at my recording and trying to make a good video, right? And trying to not make it too boring and still being able to try to calculate. That's not easy. So if I make any mistakes, don't be too mad. But I think I made it. And I don't want to calculate it again, so I'm happy with the thought that I might have made it. Okay, the fourth dualist. Do I need more of these boxes? Later on, yes. But there will be better boxes maybe later. So instead, will I get another heart? I could also just get another die. You know what? Let me get another die right now. So now I got all the dice at my disposal. That's pretty cool. And now I'm waiting for a card where I get a box and a heart. And it's good because now I'm actually missing one die for one round. So it's good that I took it. Alright, so 2, 4. So that's 24. Alright. Let's see if we can get there. I don't know if we can win, but you already got a pretty good idea how the game works. But I will try to win, and then I will say a few things about the game. So we have 2 less multiplications. 4 times 4 is 16. 24, right? 6, 4. 24 divided by 4. That is 6. Okay. But that's bad. No, actually, that can work. That can work. That can work. I have an idea. So 3 plus 3. That's 6. No, it's not going to work. Because I need two multiplications. I need 2 of those. Had I taken this card, I could have done it. 3 times 3 is 9. 3 plus 3 is 6. Maybe I can do it differently. Let's see. Plus 4. Because I would have to do it times 4 and then times 1. That would be it. But I can't do that. I cannot do that. Can I do it differently? Can I just say I'm taking a 4 squared, that's 16. Let's go here. 16 plus 4 plus 3 plus 1. Just 3 additions. That should work. 4 to the power of 2. That's 16, 20, 23, 24. I made it with 3 additions. Perfect. Wonderful. There we go. That's it. And now we get this card as a reward. So either I put this here. Yeah, this one I want to put to the left because of the heart and the square. And that's almost the last card. So let me just add this one to the right. So we have more boxes. That's good. Like this. And then here we are getting our die back. But we are missing this one and here. Alright, so we only have 2 subtractions and only 1 multiplication. But I think we can work with that. We need to get to a 14 only. Oh, okay. That could be pretty good with like 5 dice. Oh, these are all way too high. And remember, we always need to use 4 dice at least, right? A restriction I really don't like. 6 plus 3, let's do it simple. No, that's not quite gonna work. 6 plus 6, that's 12. Plus 2, that's 14. Times 1, still 14. There we go. Easy as that. That was the easiest one. I love that. Alright. So, I will put this one here on the left. So now we have 2 rerolls before we lose. Oh, come on. Oh, it's a little bit fiddly, but actually it's manageable. And also, so now we are completely decked out, right? We have two more hearts. We have all of these all of these cubes, all of these dice. And now we will fight the Scarlet Mage. The Scarlet Mage subtracts 2 on each row for us. So, and here you see, we have one box here and one box there. So these two boxes are blocked, right? We skipped that one. So we have 2 additions, 2 subtractions, 1 multiplication, and 1 division to get to a 36. And if we manage that, then we win the game. 36. Oh, that could actually work. Let's see. 3 plus 3 would be 6. Times 6 would be 36. But we need to use 4 dice at least. So that's like not quite going to work. But we can kind of work... Oh, I think I already got it. Let's see if this works. 3 plus 3 is 6. 2 plus 4 is also 6. And then 6 times 6 is 36. I think that's it. I think we got it. We defeated the Scarlet Mage. Oh no, we didn't. We need to rewind that because the Scarlet Mage is stealing 2 dice from us. So I actually need to remove 2 dice. Let me just put them up there and then re-roll. Okay, that's kind of bad because now we need to use all of these 4 dice. Oh, that would have been so perfect. But okay, let's just see. 36, right? 5 times 4 is 20. Plus 6 is... Oh no, that's not going to work. 20 times 2. Oh, we can only use 1 multiplication. 9. 9 times 2... Oh, wait. Oh, no, that's not going to work. 9 times 4. That would be it. 7. 6. Oh man, that would have been such a great win. 5 times 6 is 30. Plus 2 is 32. And plus 4 is 36. There we go. I still made it. I made it anyway. And that means we defeated the Scarlet Mage and won the game. That's it. That's how you actually not only play but also win Math Night. And I had to like reroll, I think in the first turn twice, right? I almost killed myself just in the first turn, but actually the rest then went pretty well. So it's like a lot about optimization. When do you make your character better in which regard, right? It's very important to like get like another die early on and to like increase these boxes because it's all like being reduced, right? So yeah, that is how you play Math Night by Chris de Villiers. I hope I pronounced that correctly, but it looks like French or Dutch name. All right, well, I usually don't review these games, right? But I like give you like a first impression of what I think about them, right? They're still like being in progress. They're still being designed. The contest has just begun, so it's kind of not fair to like give them like a full review, right? But I will give you my first impression, and I gotta say this game is really, really unique. Very unique. I like the art style. I don't know if the art was made for the game or if it's like from somewhere else. I have no idea. But I like this pixel art style. Very, very cool. Gives you like this retro arcade game or like retro PC game feel. The game's very unique because first of all it uses math as your primary mechanism, right? Your mechanism is of course you're rolling dice, sure, but mainly you're like calculating. You're doing math. I don't think that mechanism exists on Board Game Geek. I don't know, but it's like a math game pretty much. It's a pretty thinky math game. So I like the way you use like this very unique mechanism and also the way you make your character better. You have like 4 things you can make better, or like 3 things. The left side, including these 2 things, the right side with the boxes, and also you can just discard cards to get more dice. I like that. It's like kind of not quite an engine builder, but you know what I mean, right? You're like building up your character, you're getting stronger. And that is cool. You have a sense of progression here, and that only with 9 cards. I like that a lot. About the mechanism itself, it works well. I've played the game now several times, just as a preparation for this video. And I have won several times, I've lost several times, so I think it's quite well balanced, but it is very, very thinky. You may not be surprised, but I have cut out certain sections of this video where I was just thinking, like, what do I do with these numbers? Right? In this video, it looks like I got the solutions very quickly, but no, that's not the case, right? So you need to like double the time of the video, and then you know like how long I needed to actually record this thing without preparation, editing, and everything. So yeah, it is very, very thinky. So I like it. in the current state this is in and the way it works at the moment, I don't know how often I will play it, just because it is like a real brain burner, right? But it's a very cool game. If you like math, if you like this like kind of logical thinking and trying to, okay, how can I get to these numbers with these numbers I have? Very cool game then. You should definitely then try it out. You can just print it out for free and try it yourself. But very cool design. Cool. I like it. Very unique. So yeah, I'm happy that I'm covering this contest again. There's another game that I have in the pipeline for recording. I am planning to like release like one video for this contest, like one video every 1 or 2 weeks, depending on how I can like arrange it with the rest of my schedule. But the rest of my reviews and all the other videos I have to record. But yeah, also with my live streams. But looking forward to bringing you more games. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching and for sticking to the very end. As usual, I would like to thank you all for your support, especially I want to give a shout out to my generous patrons, and the biggest thanks go out to Thagono, supporting me at the highest tier. Thank you so much for that. I really truly appreciate that. You can support me by watching, liking, and commenting on my videos, subscribing to my channel, supporting me on Patreon, and joining my Discord server to hang out with me and my amazing community. Alright, thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the very next video. Take care everyone, stay safe, and cheers.